Hello YouTube and welcome back. So let's move on to fix our hearing problem. So the hearing is gonna be really different from the sight because the hearing will be more focused on a location that the God heard instead of a actor, right? A focus actor that will be updated right away. So to achieve that, we kind of wanted to be able to say, okay, if we hear something, we just remember that location. Okay. Now that requires us to differentiate the stimuli, and there is a way to do that. Just drag out from here and say get the class sense class, right? And then you can compare that with the existing sensing class. Let's look for sight for now and AI sense set, right? Let's see if this is a sight, and I can branch this. Okay, I can move these guys away. So let's do a branch here, and then that goes to here. So when it's true, when it is a sight, then we do whatever we're doing earlier, right? But if it's not a sight, then we know it's a hearing. So we can drag out from here and say, let's do something about hearing. Okay. Again, I want the hearing to be able to know a location instead of a focused actor. That means I have to have a Blackboard key for that. So let me go ahead and open Blackboard and add a new key, and this key will be of the type noise location. Okay, and let me save this. Okay, so I need to update this noise location, and that can be underneath the false, right? Let's get the Blackboard. Oops, can do that right here. Let me copy both. Okay. So I'm going to say set value, but this time it's going to be as a vector. Okay. And again, this is going to be the key name. The key name will be our new key name, noise location. I'll put it over here. Okay. And you can see now we have a stimulus location that goes to here. Okay. And then the execution pin of course goes there. So now when we hear something, the AI is able to know that location. Okay, let me compile and save it. Alright, now back to our behavior tray. Let's say if we see some guy, right, we will move to that guy. That the sight will be having a more priority than the hearing. So that means that this should be in a higher priority. In behavior tray, the ones on the left will be having the higher priority. So I'm going to keep it here and create another move to, but this time it's going to be moved on the noise location. Okay, move to that location. All right. And then that location has to be a sight. So I'm going to go ahead and create another decorator. Let's call this guy noise location. Okay, just like what we did earlier. Let's see how if this guy works, right? If this works, so go ahead and play, and let's stealth away. It'll be easier to actually have the character dragged over here. Okay, you go ahead and walk a little bit. And then let me stealth here. You can see the AI no longer go back onto the platform to look for us because the location the AI heard is over there, and that's where AI can go. Alright. So that seems to be working. If we go ahead and go in front of the AI should be able to see us. Okay. And oops. Yeah, AI sees us. Let's take a look at that again. So let me make some noise, right? You can see AI will go towards here, and the AI sees us, and the AI will go towards us. Okay. The reason for that is because when the AI is trying to do this move to, this condition changes. Now this Blackboard will be updated no matter if this is executing or not. It's gonna be always updating, always checking. And then when the AI goes through the corner and saw us, this one, this fork sector will be set. So the AI immediately cancels this. Why? Because this guy does observe about abort both, right? So the AI will say, okay, this is different now. I kind of wanted to cancel everything, restart this, and then the AI recognizes that this is going to be set already. So the move 2 becomes a higher priority. And that's why this is cancelled immediately and moving on to this. Okay. But let's take a look at if there is any loophole here in our coding. For now, the Blackboard base condition is going to check if the noise location is set, right? Now, on result change doesn't really do anything. Okay. Now, first of all, let's think about this this location. Let's say we have updated multiple locations because we keep walking around. This location will keep changing, right? But when the location changes, when the AI heard the noise from a different location, what you want to do is you want the AI to move to that new location and just cancel the current location it is going to, right? The AI is going to. So that means that we kind of wanted to say, instead of say I'm checking if it's set, I'm also going to check if the value has changed. Okay. If that value has changed, I'm going to say let's abort ourselves. Okay. Then I'm going to say let's see, restart this and go to that new location. Okay. So whenever the noise location changes, on value change will abort self. So this will be rerun. The move 2 will be moved towards the new noise location. Okay, let's see if that makes sense. Okay, go ahead and play. Can turn on the AI's AI's perception. You can see the AI hears us and set us. If I keep running away, the AI will not try to go here, but directly go towards here, where we are standing, because it's keep updating and the AI keeps seeing, keep trying to walk through that new location. So you can see when we jump down, the AI will immediately go back, right? Instead of trying to go all the way there. So let's take a look at that again. So we have many different locations, but the AI will oh, the AI lost sight of us. So there is actually a problem. Okay, so let's say the AI is chasing us, and suddenly AI lost sight of us. If we can do that. Yeah, like this. Suddenly AI loses sight of us. The AI will no longer be able to actually go to the here location, because here in the behavior tray, when the AI lost sight of us, right, what it's gonna do is this is gonna be different, right? This is gonna result will change, right? And it's gonna cancel both. Okay. So what I should say is that no matter what changes, right, I kind of wanted them to cancel and reevaluate. Okay, so I'm going to say you are also going to be canceling both. Okay, that way it's a little bit more safer, because no matter what changes, right, let's reevaluate, right, no matter what changes. So that way we can always be guaranteed that the new information will always be updated. Let's go ahead and play. Keep running. Okay. Let me stealth a jump over here. Right, the AI cannot really see us anymore. It's hard to debug, but this should be the thing we're looking for. But we'll see if in the future we need to adjust that. But for now, no matter what changes, the hearing location where the noise is, or the AI just saw us again, the AI will say, okay. See the AI, oh. Let's take a look at the perception. Okay, the AI last hearing location is there, so AI should be able to actually go here, but instead AI doesn't do that. So let's take a look at that. What's going on? Okay, so this is wrong, and it's trying to move to there, but it doesn't really go there. The move to field. Oh, because of that location, I guess it's actually unreachable. That's why. So there's nothing wrong over there. The AI is just because that last location the AI heard us is kind of like in the air, right? So that's going to be a issue that AI have. But you can see now the AI hear us, right? So the AI should go here, but when we actually start working on the platform, the AI hear us in a different place, so the AI goes back, right? And then when the AI sees us again, oh, sometimes when we jump from a ledge, the AI kind of like lost the sensitivity of that area, because that area is like in the air, so the AI can kind of like say, okay, that's somewhere I cannot go. So that's why it doesn't go there. That's part of the navigation measure maybe that we may need to tweak, but you know, the logic should be working. Okay, you can see the AI will constantly update locations because the AI doesn't know how to jump down, I guess. Anyway, so let's stop here and let's go ahead, and in the next video we can start implementing some other features, like having the AI patrol around, so that you know the AI will go through different points through the map while the AI doesn't see anything. And when the AI saw us, that's when the AI will approach, or when the AI hear anything, the AI will go to that particular location. Okay, so let's do that in the next video.